This is the Hatfield CFC. This is where Ocado almost first began. So this is the first CFC we ever built. We had huge ambitions at Ocado to try and deliver 30,000 orders through the site. The site has almost picked 200,000 orders now. So there's over 30 kilometres of conveyor in Hatfield, which makes us the most conveyored warehouse in the UK. It's got more than Heathrow Terminal 5. In the very early days, we had a great plan that we would pick our customer orders with what we called a monorail, a train type system hanging from a set of girders working their way around the whole CFC. What I'm going to show you now is the OSR machine. We were the first people in the world to use an OSR machine for food. OSR 1 has got 13,000 locations. What it enables us to do is not only increase our range, but also be able to pick that range at a much faster rate. OSR 2, 40,000 locations. OSRs were originally used in the pharmaceutical industry, so very good for a very long range, lots of different products. So we were the first people to make the tote big enough to move food. The Hatfield site, if you ever get a chance to visit it, is a fantastic place to understand what we've learned about picking customer orders for Ocado and how to continue to improve and make the sites more efficient.
For the first time within UK logistics, we hosted 2 retailers. Here at Dordon looks after Ocado.com and the Morrisons.com operations as well. So here we are in Massops. It's the evolution of OSR. We had a decade of learning from Hatfield, figuring out how we can and can't do things to really make online grocery work. The largest of its kind in Europe. There's 180,000 tote locations, and the choreography of the Ocado software, the algorithms that bring the customer products with the delivery totes is all driven by Ocado technology. And it makes sure that we can pick items at an incredibly fast rate, twice as fast as what's possible on the open market. One of the key learnings from our first CFC was to have the conveyors at a lower level to make it easier from a layout perspective to visualise what's going on with all of the totes and products, and also establish if ever there's a breakdown, we can get to it very, very quickly. CFC Dordon, 1 million square feet of warehousing, multi-temperature, 2 retailers, really using all of our software and Ocado technology to help us get all of that customer product through the CFC safely, efficiently and as resiliently as we possibly can. Lots of features within the site design here have enabled us to be environmentally efficient, from the photovoltaic panels on the roof to the way that we harvest rainwater for the staff facilities. The clever bits are still all in the software and the technology that allow us, even down to the individual product, to see whose stock is whose for the 2 retailers that we operate from here, and allow us really to make sure that we keep world-class accuracy throughout all of our process.
In terms of the Ocado evolution, we had Hatfield CFC 1, Dordon CFC 2, and we took the idea of the conveyors and the storage, and basically what we did is we flipped that and we came up with a revolutionary Ocado Smart platform. There's so many advantages to the OSP system. You can build this much quicker than we could in previous warehouses, because you can either build a new facility or use an existing facility, and then you can add equipment to the grid as your volume grows. So the 1,250 bots that you see behind me on ambient are all controlled by a dash system. The system controls every bot individually, tells the bot what tasks to undertake. The good thing about that is you can continually update those systems, the software that control them, and just get improved efficiencies via software changes and improved technology.
We were looking at how to grow a greater share, how to capture more customers onto Ocado. So we thought really hard about how we could offer not just deliveries within 30 minutes or so, but also how we could offer a fantastic range, the fantastic execution of the service, and how we could do it at a good price point and utilise the supply chain benefits from a broader Ocado offering. We thought differently as well about operations, about the site design, everything that takes a different lens when we were building something really small in the centre of towns, to build a small CFC versus a larger one. And it's been great to see Canning Town, our second Zoom site, go live.
I think the key evolutions have been a decrease in size and an increase in output and efficiency. Zoom Canning Town is about half the size of Acton.
We've got a variety of last mile options here at Canning Town, which we've been testing for a number of months back in Acton. The fleet is made up by the cargo bike, an electric moped, as well as an e-car, meaning that we've got a sustainable green fleet.
Today, customers of Ocado Zoom can order from upwards of 12,000 products in a really short lead time. Customers absolutely loved it. They enjoyed not just the speed in which it arrived, but also the fact that they could get the products that they really wanted, not just the distress purchase and the top-up shop they needed for that night, but everything they might need for the rest of their family. Beyond immediacy, well, with our micro CFCs, we're continuing to innovate, continuing to think about how we can make them cheaper, more flexible, more efficient, so that we continue to offer that fantastic proposition, but at continuing lower costs and lower price points to the consumers. We also continue to work on autonomous vehicles as well, so that last mile for the consumer and for you as partners continues to get cheaper, and we continue to really change the way that consumers shop for groceries.
So these robot pick arms are working around 20 hours a day. They're picking live customer orders, and in the last year alone the efficiency of the arms doubled just through constant changes and technology improvements. So yeah, currently the robot arms use teleoperation and remote support. So in this case these machines are being exported from Bulgaria, and that allows them to carry out machine learning and make improvements to how they handle the products in the tote. Ocado Smart Platform is a combination of hardware and software, and we're constantly reinventing that and improving that all the time to make it better.
From large CFCs to minis to micros and with in-store fulfilment, operating as an ecosystem. This is 22 years of innovation and continuing beyond.